True Pacifist Hell. This category is a bit different from other Splunky challenges, so I want to spend a couple of minutes discussing the nature of the run and highlight some of the mechanics behind a successful completion. So, the foundation of the challenge is a Hell run, which, among other things, typically involves killing Anubis twice, once on 4-1 for the Scepter, and then a second time in the City of Gold after grabbing the Book of the Dead. We also defeat Olmec by dropping him to lava near the Hell Door, and destroy Yama in the finale by any means necessary. Before talking about those bosses though, let's talk about what generally counts as a kill in Splunky, and to do this I'll make use of a tracker developed by Sawyer, which is going to be visible in the top right hand corner. So some things in this are going to be pretty intuitive. For example, jumping and killing a snake will immediately raise my kill counter from 0 to 1. Similarly, by jumping on top of a caveman, I'm not going to get credit for that kill until I've done the 3 damage necessary to actually send him to the afterlife. Now, things get a little bit weird here. I've stunned a caveman, but it's actually the tiki trap that did the final blow here, and I did get credit for that kill. However, if I stun the tiki man, let him wake up, and have him walk into the tiki trap, it's no longer going to be counted as my kill. However, that rule doesn't apply to damsels. Here, damsels, as soon as I've touched them, I get credit for however they die. Hired hands don't follow that same rule. In fact, you can't get credit for killing hired help, I believe, no matter what you do. Back to things that are a little bit counterintuitive. If I whip a rock onto a snake, I won't get credit for that kill. However, as soon as I pick it up and drop a rock in the snake, that becomes my item. And that's true even if I put the rock back down and then whip it. So I got kills for those last 2 snakes. The good news for completing this category is it's always safe to whip treasure on enemies' heads. I'm not getting kills for any of that. Similarly, if I whip an item onto a snake's head, I'm not going to get the kill. But of course, blowing up the snake is going to count for it. Counter goes to 7 here. Dropping push blocks, whether they're real push blocks or powder kegs, won't count as a kill. Similarly, if I blow up gems inside the crust, I don't get a kill for that. If I drop loose gold or rubies on top of enemies, I won't get kills for that. Similarly, if I unlock rubies from crust, I won't get a kill for that either. So a couple nice things to keep in mind in your runs. However, if you're just bombing gold towards enemies, you will actually get kills for that. Same thing with gems here. A little bit counterintuitive here. Stacks of gold bars won't actually generate kills, but as soon as I move them and turn them into separate entities, I will get credit for any enemies that they run into. The last thing I'm going to mention here are that scarabs are safe to pick up as treasure. So kill counter is still at 12, but as soon as I whip one, I will get credit for the kill here. Talked about the bosses before. Turns out the Anubises aren't that difficult. You can dispatch Anubis 1 by Tiki Trap, or even a Crush Trap, or Mummies in a pinch. And similarly, just like in low percent Hell, you can kill Anubis 2 by using Olmec to stomp over its head. Bigger challenge though are the bosses. So it turns out that to get into the Hell Door you need any platform. Doesn't have to be Olmec's head. Here is a clip from the True Pacifist Hell World Record where I am aligning the push blocks that formed in the crust. I'm going to take a second to grab those bombs over there, but then I'm going to be very careful not to destroy those blocks so that I can just ride those blocks right into the Hell Door. And actually I have a couple of seconds before the blocks disintegrate where I can just sneak right into Hell. So Yama is actually very similar to the low percent Hell fight as well. You pick up Yama's head and you have to pin him to the Tiki Traps here. You also have to make use of the second phase skip by actually pinning him in a 1-tile hole here. And this is going to skip the second phase of Yama, and if you fail to do this, you actually will get credit for 1 kill. But then we just fly to the exit safely, And that's true pacifist hell. So good luck to all four runners that are running today. Hopefully we'll see a lot of these mechanics in real time, and hopefully we'll get 4 completions. Once again, good luck.